Hello there, friends from beyond the screen. I hope I didn't scare you by elevating up like that. I'm Taylor, your casual crypt keeper, and today I've got something for you. Today we're going up, and then we're going down, then we're going up, then we're going down, and well, mostly we're going up and down as we step into the elevators to explore some of the strangest rituals that you can get up to inside of one. I'll hold the door open button for you to get on in as we dive in and up into the top 5 scary elevator games you should never play. You let me know down below if you ever got into any elevator-based shenanigans involving the supernatural. I would love to hear. Number 5, the eponymous elevator game. The elevator game. Eponymous, the titular one. This is the one that inspired the video. It's sometimes referred to as the elevator to another world game, but we all know it as the elevator game, plain and simple. It's a paranormal game that's picked up a bit of steam online, becoming a viral challenge on TikTok to paranormal enthusiasts and elevator fans alike. The game is believed to have originated from Korea as a possible sequel to Squid Game. It involves a series of steps and floor selections in a specific order in an elevator that supposedly unlocks a doorway to another dimension, or it brings something supernatural into the world. It's kind of like a cheat code for ghosts. 2 up, 2 down, left, right, BA start, and then a ghost appears. To play, the participants need to follow the instructions very carefully. Now, I will list them here, but let me just throw this out there. Top 5 Scary is not at all responsible for any hauntings that might occur from you doing any of this elevator game. You go out and do this elevator game, you bring a ghost into your world, that's on you. I had nothing to do with that. Now, you gotta choose a building with 10 floors or more, make sure you're the only person in the room, and enter the elevator on the first floor alone. You press the buttons in this order: 4th, 2nd, 6th, 2nd, 10th. Get out if anybody interrupts you. So I guess you also need to find a building that's like abandoned, or book off time for nonsense in the building. Arrange it with the building manager. On the 10th floor, a ghostly presence is said to enter the elevator with you. Some accounts suggest that the presence may appear as a woman, while others describe it more as like a sudden feeling of intense fear. Also, this part is super important. If by any chance you see a woman enter the elevator on the 5th floor, do not acknowledge her and get out of Dodge. That is believed to be a very malignant spirit that is going to ruin your day. If you're getting yourself in over your head and you want to get back to your chill dimension, all you need to do is press the buttons in reverse order. If the elevator ascends to the 10th floor, unfortunately you have condemned yourself to spiritual damnation. Totally sorry about that. Is the elevator game real? Is it just the latest in a viral challenge? I live in a basement, so I can't practice the elevator game for myself, and I don't particularly want to. But perhaps the mystery behind the Tower of Terror can be solved by you. And if you're looking for more stories of supernatural happenings, cryptids, ghouls, goblins, aliens, conspiracies, basically anything that freaks you out, we've done a video or 2 on it. So please hit subscribe if you'd like. Hit that little bell as well so you don't miss a single scream, but would you kindly do that at the end of this video? I got 4 more freaky elevator games coming up for you right this second. It's just about to reach our floor. Number 4, Hitori Kakurenbo. Now this next one isn't literally in an elevator. I'm so sorry. It would elevate your stress levels, right? Do you guys buy that? Is that a good enough segue? The rest are going to be about elevators, I promise. Hitori Kakurenbo is a Japanese spin on hide and seek that involves playing a game of hide and seek by yourself. I played that a lot in middle school. This version you play with a doll with the hopes of getting a spirit to possess the doll. Here's the steps for Hitori Kakurenbo. Now again, really want to hammer this home. We're not liable for any hauntings that might occur, but I also do want to throw out there, if you're following my instructions, like a guide on the internet on how to summon a spirit into a doll, I'd say that's a little bit your fault, just like a tiny bit. So first thing, you need to find a doll, a stuffed toy, a collector's Black Series Wave 5 Darth Vader action figure, whatever you have around the house, anything that has limbs that could move. You need to remove stuffing from the doll and fill it with offerings connecting it to you. Nail clippings, hair, spit, anything to connect a physical connection between you and the doll in the spirit world. Then you create a little name tag for the doll. You tie a red string around its neck with the name on it. You fill a bathtub with water, submerge the doll, and turn off the lights in the room. You close your eyes, you count to 10, and then return to the bathroom. You take a sharp-edged object like a pair of scissors or something and say, "I am the first it," and then you say the doll's name, and you say that's the second it. And then you find a hiding spot somewhere in the room. The idea is that if you did this correctly, a spirit will come into the doll and try and find you. Or you'll just end up with a very wet Tickle Me Elmo doll and feel kind of silly. Now they don't say this anywhere, but you should take an elevator after you do this, just to, I don't know, shake some evil out and to try and tie this to the other 4 points. Number 3, the doors of your mind. Look, if you stormed out of the video early because there hasn't been enough elevator content, I'm sorry. There'll be loads of content for the hoist heads and dumbwaiter devotees out there, and this one's coming up. This next game is called Doors of Your Mind and involves achieving inner bliss inside an elevator, which I think Steven Tyler claimed to have reached a few times. If done properly, this should liberate your consciousness from the weakness of your flesh into the astral planes above of pure ethereal bliss. You find a suitable elevator in a quiet and undisturbed location where you can have some privacy. Basically, any Holiday Inn around the world, you can do this in. Enter the elevator alone and ensure that you have control over the elevator's function. And then enter a meditative state. Close your eyes, take big deep breaths, and free your mind and body. Visualize the doors. In your meditative state, visualize the doors of your mind. Imagine that these doors will lead to different levels or aspects of your consciousness. As the elevator ascends or descends, visualize stepping out into different floors representing different aspects of your mind. These floors could reference your memories, your fears, your desires, or any other elements of your personality. Once you think you've come pretty close to spiritual enlightenment and you're ready to end the game, visualize returning to the first floor of your mind and exit that elevator. Take a moment to ground yourself, return to your normal state of consciousness. You did it. And then, like, I don't know, vibe out on the couch for a bit. Put your feet up, watch some Family Guy or something. Turn that brain right back off. Number 2, the Black Room Curse. The next paranormal elevator game you probably should not get yourself involved in is called the Black Room Curse. Does that not sound just a tiny bit like that's an amazing, like, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds B-side? The Black Room Curse? Oh, in the depths of night where shadows dance, there lies a realm of darkness, it's a mystic trance. Oh, the black room curse, it beckons and taunts, it's a haunting melody with a sinister want. Give him a call. Anyway, the Black Room Curse is another spooky elevator game you shouldn't play. You enter the elevator throughout the game. Advised to do this at night where less people are around to catch you. You gotta press the sequence of buttons outside the elevator in a very correct order. Now this exact sequence can vary, but when inputted correctly, you should arrive at your true destination, the mythical Black Room, like something out of a David Lynch nightmare. What is the Black Room? Well, it's unknown. I've never been there, but it's said to be a supernatural plane of existence that's only reachable by commercial elevator. The Black Room is a place where entities manifest, where you can expect disembodied voices, strange visions, overwhelming sense of dread, and even outright contact with hostile spirits from beyond the void. Now, it's not the world's best idea to spend too much time in the Black Rooms. Make the wrong move and suddenly you're in there for the next 25 years. So to return to safety, to your chromatic dimension where rooms can be any color, reverse the sequence that got you into the Black Room. But be careful. Inputting it improperly could result in you getting trapped there, or way worse. You don't want to know what evil is lurking in the Black Room up there, just waiting for you to make the wrong move. So maybe press that door open button a few more times and not mess with it. And number 1, the mirror game. Our last supernatural game to play in an elevator, or hey, never play in an elevator, is the mirror game. Mirrors are often connected to rituals of the supernatural and demonic because it's believed that they hold a powerful symbolic magical connection to things across the void. I wouldn't know. I don't spend a lot of time looking in them. I get freaked out by that other guy in there. Now the mirror game here involves you bringing a mirror into an elevator, and if done correctly, supposedly will allow the would-be spellcaster a glimpse into alternate realities, or to even summon a supernatural presence into our world. Begin by entering the elevator alone and bringing multiple mirrors. These can be anything: dollar store handheld mirrors, rear view mirrors you broke off dad's Corolla, particularly sharp bits of glass that are reflective. If it reflects, it's gonna work for the purpose of this game. You gotta arrange the mirrors then in a way within the elevator so that they all reflect on each other. And this creates a seemingly infinite reflection effect, amplifying the potential paranormal impact. As the elevator ascends and descends, maintain your focus on the mirror's reflection. It's said that the continuous reflections can create a portal to another dimension, but it also probably just looks like cool as heck to look into. Pay attention to see if there are any anomalies within the reflected image. Perhaps you'll see something distorted. Perhaps you'll see something that was never meant to be seen in our world at all. Once you're done and you've got yourself satiated with paranormal goodness, collect your mirrors and ground yourself in a safe floor. Make sure you don't accidentally perform one of the other rituals or games in this list and end up stuck in the back rooms or anything. Once you're done, scoop up all your mirrors, put them all away, relax, and take some time to just reflect on your experiences. That's what my degree paid for. That's my $10,000 comedy degree paid for. That's about all she wrote for this one, my ghouls and goblins. Thanks so much for watching. Creep on creeping on, and I'll see you in the next one.